long should you work before taking a break? Let's see what neuroscience has to say. Neuroscience says that our brains follow something that is called ultradian rhythm. How does this work? Usually, first 10 to 20 minutes when you sit down to work, you need to reach highly focused state. So during that time, you're more likely to be distracted, you're a little bit nervous, you feel bored. But once those 10 to 20 minutes pass, you will reach a highly focused state, or what some other people like to call the flow state. When you are in the flow state, you're highly focused and it's really difficult to get distracted. And that is actually when you enjoy your work. This is basically when it feels like time disappears and you're just focused enjoying your work. However, this focus doesn't last forever. After 45 minutes to 1 hour, the focus will start to drop. And actually, at 90 minutes cut, you sit down to work, and after 90 minutes, the focus will significantly drop. If you try to push past these 90 minutes, what's going to happen is you will be distracted, you will not be highly focused, and you will not be as efficient. That is when you're more likely to make mistakes, and the quality of your work is going to be worse. The best thing to do after 90 minutes is to make a break. So you make a 10 to 15 minutes break. For extra results, you can also go outside, get some fresh air, having some light movement, because fresh air and light movement will increase oxygen levels in your brain, which is going to help you regain the focus. But even if you don't go outside, just taking a break will help you regain the energy, and you will be able to get back to working again. So the best thing to do is to sit down for 10 to 20 minutes, be patient, don't change the task, but focus on what you're doing. After 50 minutes, you're going to reach the flow states. Then you work for around 1 hour, 15 minutes until the 90 minutes cut, and then you take a break. I talk a lot about this on some of my other YouTube videos, so make sure to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date about the latest neuroscience research that can help you become more productive. So subscribe to this channel. But the main idea is that you should follow these 90 minutes rhythms in order to be efficient and productive, because you want to work smarter, not harder. This can of course vary from one individual to another. Usually this works for most of the people. And what you should also do is to track your energy levels and your focus, because maybe for you it will work better to be highly focused for 16 minutes and then take a break. Maybe you can stay focused for 2 hours and then take a break. But usually 90 minutes should work for most of the people. Let me give you my own example. How do I do? So when I sit down to work, I set a 15 minutes timer. This timer is assigned to my brain not to switch the task, because once you switch the task, you basically need to restart the whole thing again. So I focus for 15 minutes, then I work until 90 minutes, and then I take 10 to 15 minutes break. During that break, maybe I would make a coffee to drink, maybe I would eat something, maybe I would just stretch, go on the balcony, or maybe I would lay in my bed and just do nothing. Important not to use your phone, so I try not to use my phone, because then you're not actually relaxing, but you are still using a bit of brain power to scroll on your phone. And after I make a break, 10, 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes if I'm eating, then I go back and I restart the whole process again. And I do like that 3, 4, 5 times per week, depending on my energy levels and how much work I have to do. Let's now summarize this video. The best thing to do is to work for 90 minutes, and then once the focus starts to drop, take a 10 to 15 minutes break in which you go outside, you move a little bit, you eat something, and then you restart the whole process again. And if you want to take your efficiency to the next level with using neuroscience, I also offer one-on-one personalized coaching. In this coaching, we meet weekly one-on-one. It's online and it's confidential. Talk about challenges that you are facing and what you would like to achieve, and I give you actionable steps in order to become more productive. So for example, if you have problems focusing, I will give you techniques that you need to practice that will help you be focused again. The first step is to schedule a free 30 minutes discovery call with me. You can find the link for the discovery call in the description down below. You just click on that link. It's a Calendly link, so it will open a calendar where you can choose the date and the time that works for you so that we can talk one-on-one. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you in some of my future videos.